guys, I'm finally back. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Gisela. If you are not, welcome back. So yeah, you guys, I took a break after I gave birth to my baby boy. It has been 6 weeks since the birth of my son. If you hear some noises in the background, that's my son because he's laying right next to me. But yeah, in today's video, I kind of wanted to sit down and chit chat with you guys, kind of what went on behind the scenes of our labor and delivery vlog. And I also want to introduce you guys to our baby boy. So if you guys want to know what really happened behind the scenes and you guys want to meet our baby boy, then just keep on watching. So it has been 6 weeks since I gave birth to my son. And today I actually had my postpartum appointment and that went great. So she cleared me to go back to my normal activity. I did want to take a break after giving birth, which is why I have not been on here. Since you guys saw our labor and delivery vlog, I really wanted to focus on breastfeeding. My goal is to exclusively breastfeed my son since I couldn't do that with my daughter. So I really wanted to focus on breastfeeding. I wanted to adjust to the change of having 2 kids now. 2. I wanted to focus on, letting Gianna know that we didn't forget about her and that she's still as important as she was before I gave birth. And I just really wanted, I just really wanted to focus on my healing, on my kids, on my husband, my family. That's why it's been a while since I've been on here, but I am finally back and ready to get back to filming. It's been It's been a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a struggle trying to figure out when to make time to film. Like I said, it's a whole adjustment now that I have 2 kids. Gianna's still going to dance class on Wednesdays. I'm a stay-at-home mom, which means I have a lot of stuff to do at home. I handle a lot of stuff outside of home. My husband works pretty much sun up to sundown, Monday through Sunday most of the time. So my hands are tied up and I stay busy. So I went back and forth a lot if I even wanted to do what really happened in our labor and delivery vlog. I feel like we did a really good job at bringing you guys along with us during the whole thing, and I made sure to tell Diego that whenever we filmed our labor and delivery vlog that I wanted to put timestamps and keep track of when things are happening, so you guys could feel like you were going through it with us. There is a few things that we did leave out, and we didn't intend to leave them out. Like, we don't have footage of it. It's just that it was happening and we weren't grabbing the camera because it just wasn't time to grab the camera. So for example, the clips in our labor and delivery vlog that you guys saw where I was having contractions, it was pretty much like that the entire time up until about 15 minutes before I got my epidural. My contractions picked up and they were excruciating, and I was kind of bummed because I wanted to wait to get the epidural. I wanted to be at least at a 5 or a 6 before I got it this time, and that was not the case. I got it when I was almost a 4. At that time, I was telling Diego that my contractions felt 10 times worse now, like during this active labor, than what they felt like when I was pregnant with Gianna. Like with Gianna, I remember I laid in bed the entire time. I was just moving side to side on the bed, grabbing onto the rails, grabbing onto Diego's hand, grabbing onto my mom's hand. I felt like I dealt with that really well when I gave birth, or when I was in labor with Gianna. And this time, they were just way more intense. Like, I was barely at a 4, and I remember I got up to go to the restroom. I rolled my little cart with me to the restroom. Diego helped me and he waited for me outside. I remember I stood up to walk back out and I got what I thought was the worst contraction. And I just remember dropping to my hands and knees and I was like, ow, ow, and then it picked up. That's how I felt, baby. That's exactly how I felt. I just remembered I dropped to my hands and knees and I just started going, ow, ow, and then it intensified and I just started like yelling. Diego ran into the restroom and was like, are you okay? Why are you on the floor? and he was trying to help me get up, but my contraction was so intense that I couldn't even like make it off of my hands. So then it passed, and I stood up and I looked at Diego and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I need the epidural. I can't do it anymore. And Diego just kept asking me, are you sure? Are you sure you want to go ahead and get it? Because he knew that I was still like 50-50, like 50% of me didn't want to get it at all, and the other half was kind of like, I am miserable. I need it. So he walks me back to the bed and I lay back down, and 2 minutes later another contraction came on, and the same thing happened. I was laying down, I flipped over to my hands and knees, and I was just like yelling because it hurt so bad. So since I got up to go to the restroom, I moved the monitor that reads the baby's heart. So then the nurse came in to check on that and fix it. She said, honey, are you sure you don't want to go ahead and get the epidural or maybe another pain medication? And I said, I don't want any other pain medication because it made me feel really bad when I took it with my daughter. And I want to wait till I'm at least a 5 to get the epidural. And then another contraction came on. And she just kind of like stayed there and helped me breathe through it. And once it passed, she said, honey, you are miserable. If you want to go ahead and get the epidural, do it. She goes, it is not the same. It is not the same for you as for a woman whose body naturally puts her into labor, and we're pumping you with all these medications to make it happen. It's not the same. It's not the same pain. So if you're miserable, just go ahead and get it. And I remember I looked over at Diego. Oh, honey. And my 2-year-old is awake. So after she said that to me, I just remember looking over at Diego and feeling so defeated because I really wanted to wait until I was at least 5 centimeters dilated, or I didn't want to get it at all. And the fact that I was only at 4 centimeters dilated, I almost felt like I failed. I was just really upset because I didn't make it to the goal that I wanted to make it to, but it was really rough. And looking back at it, I'm glad I got it when I got it, because when I first got to the hospital and the nurse asked me, you know, is your birth plan correct? Is that what you're gonna want? Blah, 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 blah. And I said, yes, but I either don't want to get the epidural at all, or I want to wait until I'm at least 5 centimeters dilated. And then I was like, wait, hold on. So I asked her, I said, or when do you recommend getting the epidural? And she said, I always tell women, if you can sit 20 minutes straight without moving, go ahead and get it. Because if you can't sit for 20 minutes completely still, then you're not gonna be able to sit still through the epidural. So then I kept that in the back of my mind, kind of. And when it was time to get my epidural, I was like this close to backing out again. I remember asking Diego, like, do I want to do this? Like, do you think I should wait? Do you think like I could, like, do you think I can keep going without it? And he was like, the nurse said, if you can sit still for 20 minutes, then go ahead and get it. Because if you can't sit still, then you can't get it. So I was like, oh, like I really wanted to wait, but I just couldn't anymore. So then I got the epidural, as you guys saw on the birth vlog, and things just like progressed so fast after I got the epidural because my body was more relaxed. I was more relaxed. So after I got the epidural, I was just watching Netflix. Diego was watching YouTube. He was eating. I was having ice chips. And it was just really calm and chill, just us two, until it was time to push. So we couldn't record for you guys that part like we wanted to because we asked the nurses and they said no, which is why you guys only see the ceiling, and we didn't even mean to record that. That was an accident. We actually meant to turn off the camera, but like while everything was going on, Diego clicked the wrong button, so it kept recording. So yeah, I was pretty much pushing for a good 15 minutes, but I actually couldn't feel the contractions. Like I could feel a little bit of tightening, but not too much. So they called the anesthesiologist back in to turn down my epidural so I could start feeling again. So once I started feeling again, you know, we started pushing again, but I couldn't, how do I explain? They tell you to push in your bottom, like if you have to poop, but I've always felt like they shouldn't tell us that, because like I don't even know how to explain. I could feel where I was pushing, and I knew that my baby was not gonna come out of my butt, so I didn't need to really push in my butt, if that makes any sense. So I was pushing like they told me to. Nothing was really happening. Like he was like kind of coming out, but not really. Like he would just go back in. So then my doctor asked me, do you want a mirror? We can bring a mirror in. Like if you want to see, we'll have a mirror brought in so you can see. And at first I was like, no, I don't, like, no, I don't think so. And then she said, are you sure? And I said, okay, like I'll do it. You can bring the mirror in. So then they bring this mirror in. It's probably like that big. And I kid you not, as soon as I pointed the mirror and I saw, it only took 3 pushes and my son was out. So if we do decide to have another baby, then I will for sure be asking for the mirror. If I would have known that the mirror would have helped me push him out faster, then I would have asked for the mirror a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, everything else in our labor and delivery vlog is exactly how it went down, besides, you know, the excruciating contraction pain I was having that we did not record at the time, and the mirror, because we couldn't record. So the scenes that you guys did get to hear of, you know, me laboring, it was because we didn't click the right button to stop recording. But other than that, I'm really happy with the way our labor and delivery vlog came out. I think we did a really good job for neither of us to have ever filmed anything like that. So yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you guys to my baby boy. Here he is, you guys. Meet Diego Dariel. And here he is, you guys. He has gotten so big since our labor and delivery vlog. So when he was born, he actually weighed 6 pounds 14 ounces, and we haven't recently weighed him, but the last time that we did weigh him, he was almost 11 pounds. And that's crazy to me because it took Gianna forever to get to 10 pounds. I am really blessed that both of my babies have been really good babies. They both have slept through the night. They're not fussy. They don't just randomly cry. Like, I am really blessed. Both of them only cry when they're hungry or when they want their diaper changed. But other than that, they're so good. I am so blessed. And I couldn't ask for it to be any other way. But yeah, you guys, I know this video was probably all over the place, and that's just because I have really bad mom brain now. Like, I literally cannot remember to do anything. So I apologize if this video was all over the place. I tried my best to sit down and let you guys know what happened behind the scenes of our labor and delivery vlog, and I'm glad that you guys now know what my baby boy looks like a whole 6 weeks after he was born. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what videos you want to see next. I know for a fact on my Instagram I've been getting a lot of messages asking about like what supplements am I taking for my milk production, or like how it's been adjusting to 2 kids. So if you guys want like a more in-depth video about any of those things, then just comment down below and I will try my best to get that filmed for you guys and just let you guys know what's been working for me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!